Streaming. All right, we're back up. We're back up and rolling. Part 2, guys.
Part two,
Yeah, this
baby.
part 2. We
Wait, where did
with
you stop it at then?
right. You guys, you got to repeat what you just said about your needing coffee and calling out Chris. But hey, guys, we're back
Okay,
with
so
Out the Basement Part 2. We've kind of
part
gone off.
two.
We've kind of gone off track. We're now talking about caffeine endorphins and if we're needing those in the morning or not. All right, pick it back up, Aiden,
Yeah.
where you left off with your story.
Okay, so like my employee Chris, who comes in, he always has coffee with him, and me and Zach were just discussing how you pretty much condition yourself to rely on that substance to give you that energy. When, for example, me, and I'm not saying this does not, I'm not saying this works for everybody, and I'm not saying to do this unless do what the fuck you want to do. End of the line.
Yeah.
But for me, in my experience, I have pretty much conditioned myself to not need caffeine at all. I have never once wanted or craved
Or even like,
or
have you
even
thought about it?
thought about getting a coffee, and I don't even spend money on coffee, so like I'm already
Yeah.
saving money from there. And people spend like maybe $20 a week, on coffee, and that adds up. And that's just my estimate. I have no fucking clue, but like you condition yourself, and I've
Yeah.
conditioned myself to not rely on that. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and I am obviously tired and exhausted like everybody else, but I don't say, hang on, let me get my coffee and I'll be able to wake up. I just kind of fight it, and I
There.
get through it. Like I literally, I ride the wave. I get out of the tiredness and focus on my task in front of me, and I'm able to get it done. I'm able to answer my employees' questions about the truck and freight and my bosses and customers' questions, and I'm also able to, start my job and lift heavy things
We
and
also
and
we have
multitask.
food that can do that. Like
And I
natural
have
foods
a
that can,
fucking
when you
granola
wake
bar,
up, when you wake
and the
up,
first
you can
thing.
eat it. And uh, I haven't tried it yet, but there's a thing. There's like a trend going around that I saw of people making like this like fruit cereal or like nature cereal or
Yeah, with
something.
like coconut water or something.
Yeah, and like a bunch of different fruits in it, like, and
Okay, well
it
that's
says
just a
like it
that's
gives
a
you
great
like
breakfast.
it makes you feel like ready to go, like to start your day, like you feel complete and good. And like I've never tried it, so I have no idea. So if I
Me
attest to
neither.
those people, like, then why would we even need something like Red Bull or coffee? Or even though coffee's like
And
a
and I
natural thing, it's like
I've heard it stunts
it's
your growth. I've heard it, can
the
cause.
coffee nowadays is not natural really at all, unless you're like drinking it, black or like with very minimal like cream and sugar. Because like Starbucks coffee and shit, and like Dunkin' Donuts, all the shit that's put in that coffee just to make
Yeah,
it
fuck
taste
no,
good.
bro.
Yeah, it's like
Not natural. It's not good for you. It should not be consumed, in my opinion. I don't think my mom needs it, and she loves coffee. I don't think my dad needs it, and he loves coffee too. And like, I can see it be a substitute if you are ex-alcoholic, like my father. And his, I guess, goal
yeah.
was to get off alcohol, and he manifested that by literally like just changing his lifestyle. He drinks coffee now. He likes sweets. Like he literally likes ice cream. He went from
Something
hating ice
to
cream to
take
liking
that
it.
that craving away of the alcohol.
And
Because
if
like
that's what
that's
it
it's
takes, I
yeah, because that
understand it.
coffee
I
will give you
understand it.
like a feel, like a
That
not the
kick,
exact
that
feeling.
energy that
Yeah,
you need.
it's like
The
the
substitute.
satisfaction.
But it's healthier. It's healthier. You know, I guess
Yeah,
than it would
yeah,
be to
that
drink
is
a bunch of
healthier.
alcohol. But at the end of the day, I don't have that craving. I have
Right.
conditioned myself to be non-reliant on caffeine, and I feel like there's a lot of things that
What
we
about like
intake as people that
a
distract
joint in the
us.
morning?
That okay, I because this is what I do, and this is just because I enjoy it too much, and I kind of low key abuse it, and I am trying to work on it. So I hope no one gets worried about me or anything. But I literally I'll wake up at like 5:30, and I will smoke. I'll smoke. I'll take a few hits from my oney or whatever,
Do
and
you think that is like good, or like it's like better than using caffeine? Like, do you think that's something because like I don't know, I see like if I wake up in the morning and I go and smoke. Like, yeah, I'll get my things done that I want to do, like music and cleaning up my room. But
Yeah.
like when I come down at like 12 or
You
1 and
just
like
want to
I
smoke
just
again.
eat. No, I don't even want. I just want to like take a nap, like because
Oh,
I
well, I
just
wanted to
ate,
smoke
and then
again.
like it's like because no, I can't be smoking all day. Like I've done that and I've seen patterns and trends. If I smoke all day, I become very like out of it,
Or like abrupt,
and
like not abrupt, but
like I can't
um,
really get my thoughts together when I'm smoking all day. And
Well,
so like
I
that's why
just
I
want
only
to be a
smoke like
casual smoker
a
on the
couple
weekends.
times, like
That's what
once
I'm
or
trying to
twice.
work towards. That's a goal that I'm trying to manifest, I on the
Because I
low,
mean, it works
that's
different for everybody. Marijuana does.
I know, and I and
And
I,
so,
I I realize that, but I'm trying to understand it fully. I've been smoking for a couple years now, and I don't plan on smoking forever, low key. But like as of right now, I'm just kind of using it to get to where I need to be, if that makes sense.
yeah, just don't
And I
misuse
and
it.
I'm getting, and I'm not misusing it like, oh, let me just leave what I'm doing and go smoke real quick. It's not at that point. Um, I'm able to like do something and or
Yeah.
smoke and then
I
do
have to
something
do
and then
something while I'm smoking too. Like, I can't just sit
yeah, and
there.
exactly.
Because,
Like
like, it gets
I'll be honest, I've been
too
smoking
much
with this
build up.
podcast, but like it's because
You're using your mind.
I'm using my brain
Yeah,
and I'm
you're
enjoying
just
my
sitting
time,
there
and
by
I don't
yourself.
think it's a problem. If I think
Yeah.
it's a problem, then
that's when it
that's what
becomes
I
a
think.
problem.
Right, yeah.
Then that's going to be a distraction, and I need to control it and stop it. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's when
That's the thing
people
with weed too.
use
Like,
a substitute, like my dad did with coffee or from alcohol.
yeah.
But like if I'm able to still wake up and I have a dream. I want to fucking post clothes today. I want to sell clothes. I want to have my own line of clothing and my own website like these motherfuckers on Instagram. I want to be in film. Like I want that. I want to be able to contest my fucking best friend and a freestyle, like I want to have if I have these fucking dreams, if I want to be able to post a YouTube video that can sit down and enjoy, and I'm able to do these things and smoke weed and wake up at 5 in the morning and smoke weed and eat healthy throughout the day and exercise and do all these things, I don't think it's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm accomplishing my dreams more than the people that go home after working and smoke and sit on their couch and freaking sit on their phone, for 20 hours or
The
whatever,
rest
and then
of it,
repeat
20 hours.
literally repeat that
It's
shit,
like
like,
12 hours.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a problem.
Yeah, no, I feel
How,
you on that. Like, go and
feel
see
it, dude.
on the if I work later in the day, then what I like to do is when I wake up, I'll go wake up, let my dog out. Then I'll hit my bowl, and then I'll come back in and I'll throw a beat on, and then I'll start cleaning up my
More
room,
than free.
or I'll freestyle, or I'll work out. And um, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't like there was like 3 days in a row I didn't do that, except like the working out part, the freestyle part I did, and uh, the cleaning up part I need to do, but uh, because I let my room get a little messy last night. Not really messy, just disorganized.
No,
That's like
I
another
feel
thing.
like
Like it's
that's another thing. I'm sorry to interrupt, but like everybody says like, oh well, my house is a mess or I haven't done this today. Just because you haven't done it or it's not done now doesn't mean it will never get done.
yeah, but
Don't
you should
rush
do it.
things,
You
You
should do
should
it when
do
you
it
tell yourself you're gonna do it though.
if
That's
it needs to be done
like I
and you
told
know it,
myself like
go
just
ahead
now
and
I
do
need
it.
to do it.
Yeah, if you
Because like that's
know
the
it needs
thing.
to
If
be
I
done,
notice it, I can't unnotice it, and then it starts like getting in my head, and then I
when you're
get
cutting
all
off the manifestation of it getting
yeah.
done. The progression, you're not progressing at all. You're not That's
Right.
when you're not allowing that to happen.
That's what I'm
Excuse
gonna
me.
do after this is
Like,
done. Because this
you know what
is
I mean? Like, don't if you're not in the mood for it or whatever, but don't be lazy about it either, cuz like there's
right. Yeah.
moments where like I'm literally upset and depressed and I just don't want to do anything. I
Yeah.
should, and that moment I should be focused on me and self-love. I shouldn't
Right.
worry
Like, why
about
do
the
I
mess
feel
on the
like this?
floor or whatever. I should be addressing me and what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
So don't feel bad because you're not where you're at or where you want to be. Take it at baby steps. Everything takes baby steps.
Right. Just can't take baby steps forever.
Don't be a
sometimes,
man baby
yes. Well,
or a woman baby.
sometimes life is about, is about messing up. It's about recorrection.
That's
It's
all
not.
about life
There's
is, yeah.
nothing. There's
But
nothing you
Nobody's
can do in
perfect.
life.
Life is all a lesson.
there is success, bro. That is the
There's
only
nothing
way.
but success in
You
life.
have to. You no. You have
Not
to.
at all.
I'm just kidding.
You have- I have been successful since birth, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Everything I've done is turned to gold.
Hell no, bro. Hell no. Man, if that was true, this world would have been exploded.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the reason why there is failure and there is success is because it's a balance. It creates a balance, and whether you choose to act, is whether you'll be successful or not. And get and progress.
I feel like
Um,
I've seen trends and times like when I try to do like there's like different like it works but then it doesn't work. And I've seen more of like when I try to like be perfect at something, it tends to get messed up even more because
be
I'm
perfect at it.
yeah, like I'm thinking of like, oh no, dude, like I just sucked right there. Like, oh, I just sucked right there because like I'm trying to like be so perfect at it, and I'm not allowing myself to like focus on what I actually did do good. Because like there's like
That's what I was gonna
that's
say. If
something
your
of like
dream is
you
to
can't
be
always
perfect,
focus on your mistakes because that's you're not gonna see like where you did it right. You're just gonna see where you did it wrong every time. And
dreaming
so
to be perfect and trying to master a certain craft, the only way you're going to do that is if you fail. And
yeah,
through your failure,
You see
accept that
success.
you failed. Accept the fact that you have failed, and then take a moment to like reflect on how far you came. Like
yeah.
you did.
That's the reflection part is very important.
Because like if you don't reflect, you're not gonna see progress, and you're not gonna realize
Yeah,
how far you've actually came. You're not
exactly.
gonna
You're just seeing
realize
what's
that
right there
you've
at the time.
progressed. You're gonna get upset, and then you're gonna almost set yourself back. You're
You're right.
going to start you're gonna reset the cycle, reset the mindset of you just failed,
You have
so
to restart.
you didn't do anything. You're
Yeah.
still a loser. Like that's not no. I just fucked Alex's ass, yesterday. Fucking 2 times.
You fucked
2
me?
times.
That's what.
Wait, did you say you
your
fucked
mic
me?
cut out.
Dude, your mic
It
cut
said-
out, bro.
It said I fucked Alex's ass.
Yeah,
I was like,
dude, wait.
2
whoa.
times.
No way.
No, yeah, that's
I
exactly what you
said
just
whooped
said.
your
What
ass.
the
No,
hell?
I said I whooped your ass.
No, you
bro,
said you
2
fucked my
times.
ass.
No, I didn't.
You meant to say I fucked up Alex's ass, but it cut out up, and so all we heard was I
Fucked.
fucked Alex's ass 2 times yesterday.
I said whooped. I said
No,
whooped,
no, you
dude.
didn't.
What the hell?
Run it
No,
Run
we'll
it back
clip
on the
it. I'll
stream.
clip it. I'll clip it. I'll go back in the stream, bro. You said you fucked me, bro. We're gonna have it.
You said fucked up, but the word up got cut out because there
Yeah.
was a pause between fucked and Alex.
Yeah.
But it just the word up
I fucked up
did
Alex.
not.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't even say that,
You
dude. No, I
said
didn't.
Yeah, you did. You did. You 100% did.
I mean, fucking tripping right now, bro.
Let me see if I can go back. Let me see if I can go back. I'm gonna go back a few minutes.
I literally was saying how I fucking whooped his ass and fucking and
Yeah.
through your
And
failure.
Fighting or
You
like
see
a game or
success.
like
Failed.
Duty,
dude.
dude.
He fucking
on Call of
creamed
Duty.
me the fucking Failed. other And then day, take bro. a Like I moment. literally got like 3 kills, 3 fucking kills, and he got.
Let me see if I can go
20 or
back. Let me
Fucking
see if I-
7 or some shit, and I'm like, how the fuck did you do this? Like he literally was playing as if he was a fucking bot, bro. And I was like, how
Dang,
did you
dude,
do
just-
this?
Oh, okay. See the term bot. That's like you're bad at the game.
Yeah. You mean
He's
I was one of like
no,
the
he's a
aim
god.
bot? Yeah, I'm a god. That's what it
Okay,
is. I'm a god, Aiden.
that's what I meant. Like
Get it
he
right.
was able to fucking like target me so fast. Like I'm
Yeah.
not joking. His scope was on me before I even knew where he
Ooh, I want to
was.
play Alex.
Like I swear to God, I was like, I told him about how you would literally be fucking perfect for like a contesting round or some shit. Like a match between you two. Like that would be fucking
I'd
insane
love to
because
do that.
I know
Do
how
you
good
play on
you
your
are,
mouse and
bro.
keyboard?
I could play mouse and keyboard. I play mainly mouse and keyboard.
That's what I like to play
Anyways,
on.
That's why I'm good at it.
what I was saying is like I beat him twice yesterday, and it was
What were
because
you
I said I
playing?
was going
Just
to.
normal
Literally
guns.
just
Like
normal
free
He,
for all or
yeah,
something?
he
free-for-all,
can't he
yeah.
can't beat me in gun
And
game.
snipers.
I love gun
I
game.
I
Or
love
like,
good
I wish
gun
they had
game.
one in the chamber, dude. That was one of
Are
my
we still
favorite
on
game
the Are
modes.
we still on the thing?
Podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got a
Oh, it's
little off
still
to
going?
We're
ask.
only 15 minutes in
Uh,
to the part 2.
but yeah, no, dude, because like, I when you think about, because you obviously you can't just think that you're gonna do something if you've never. You can't think you're gonna like I'm gonna be the best at this if you've never tried it before.
Yeah,
Like
like
Exactly.
that's a
I literally
setup for
progressed
failure
because
right there.
I accepted that I failed with Alex,
So yeah,
and I literally
exactly, and so
wanted to
you're
get
able to
better, and I
right,
allowed myself to get better by just playing again and trying again, and I won.
right.
I won
'Cause
twice. He has
I
nothing to
play with
show for
I
it.
play with somebody that when they
He now
play
is
and they
known as the
lose,
loser at
it's
my house when he comes over. He has a little belt he has to wear.
no, I don't. That's you.
Yes, he
so
does.
That's
He
still
has a
you.
little belt. What were you saying,
we
Zach?
would play ones. We would play ones together, like 1v1, and I would win, and then
Ew.
it's immediately uh don't matter. Don't that doesn't matter.
I know.
He would lose, and then he's done immediately, and like you don't want to play anymore, and it's like, dude, like why?
You
And it's
only
like
get better if you
he
play
says
people
it's
you
because he's
better.
not a ones player, he's a twos player, but when you play ones, you have no one else to blame why you got scored on. It's everything that you do is your call, your decision, and
Yeah.
that's why I've been playing a lot of ones recently because it really helps me out on
I want to play some
control
ones
and
right now
like
with you.
car control, like and when to hit the ball, how to hit the ball.
Oh, fuck
And
that.
so like it, and if you're not getting exposed to that, because you're relying on somebody to help you out, it's like you're never really gonna go as far as you can if you don't do it yourself. If you're always waiting on somebody to make your dreams come true. Like,
True. I do think though, if Zach were to succeed and I were to succeed and Alex were to fail, who's to say Zach or I wouldn't help him become
yeah, no,
successful?
that's
Like,
yeah.
I'm not
Always
saying
having a team is great. Don't get me wrong.
yeah,
But if you rely on your team the whole time,
no,
then
no, you
that's
have to contribute. You have to
right,
contribute.
exactly. And it's like you can't you can't just half-ass the shit and expect people to think that it's good enough. 'Cause, like,
Exactly,
that's disrespectful to the people that you're working with. They're doing
exactly.
all this for you, and you're doing just the
You're
bare
waiting
minimum
for
for
them to
everyone else.
succeed so that
Right.
you can be just relax.
Yeah, it's like that's not
Like
fair
that's
at all.
fucked up, low
Like,
key.
and that's why I don't want to. If I see that in somebody, like I see that they're clearly, you know, like I've had a couple times where I was being taken advantage of because they say like I'm a nice person. I like to give people a chance and opportunity, and I was blinded by my own ego thinking I have to be liked by this person that I just let them get away with it.
Yeah,
Just taking advantage of my time, money, and my overall being. And it's like
exactly.
when I noticed that thing, I mean I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like cried to myself, not like out loud, but like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like why would you ever let somebody like have that much control over yourself? Like I don't like
Yourself, bro. Your
why.
higher self had to freaking make you have a realization, bro. It literally pushed you out of your freaking ego to make you like Have that
realize that that shit's
reflection,
not
bro.
working out. And
Literally.
like, if that's the reason we're friends, then why am I even friends with you? Because like, this is I'm talking about this person, like, it's the half-ass shit I was talking about earlier. Like, I give this person, like, you know, what they need to succeed, and they haven't really shown me anything for it yet. And like, I've put money into this person, like, hey dude, like, I want this to happen for you. And like, I he got a return in money, and I didn't get anything back from that. And even though he told me, like, hey man, when this comes through, I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna get what we need for the studio. And I'm like, cool, right? And then he said he was gonna throw me some money, to help pay me back. Even though I didn't, like, the times when he says I'll pay you back is the only time is expected. And so
Right.
that's why I was like really thrown off by it. Cause like, he bought all this equipment, and like, he sent me a text saying, like, man, I have a kid on, like, all this, like, that's a whole different thing. But I got no return from it. And so like, I was thinking, okay, well, he got all this equipment. He said I can come over anytime to use it. And that's nice. I want him to have his studio. And then I guess, someone, I guess, tried to break it in his house, and so like, he returned all of it. He returned all of the equipment that he got. And it's like, dude, now it's like, well, what the hell? I'm still in the same position. It's like, you're going up and I'm helping you
That
out.
guy just sounds like he's, end of story. He's not. There's nothing that you are benefiting from the situation. It just sounds like that guy is utilizing you for when he needs you, and then
Yeah.
he is doing his own thing. Like, he's
Cuz
focused
like,
on his
he
own
always
goals.
says, like, he wants me to, like,
Okay, until
use
someone
his
actually
use
pulls you
his
aside, dude, and
right.
does it, you should not
He wants me to use his
fucking.
services as a way of a payback, and it's like, no, dude, because you told me you
That's
would pay me back
gross.
with money. And it's like, I can't use your services for my financial growth. I can't. That's not how that
There should
is.
be a discon. There should be an
That's for
obvious
your
cutoff. There
financial
should be
growth.
a disconnect. That
It's
is,
all coming back, like, for you.
th-
Like, you want me to use your services, and it's like, where am I gonna grow from that? You're the only one that's in the benefit right now. It's like,
to
what is going on?
address this and have made the decision that you need to make. It's
Because no,
obvious.
like, I've told him that, like, dude, like, I don't I don't
It
need your
sounds like
services. I
it sounds like you just cut that person off.
Yeah. That's a hard part for me to do. I don't know why.
I know, but
I grow
like,
on people.
you were just saying how, like, you would step back from your ego and, like, talk to yourself, and, like, you would cry because you're like, why are you allowing someone to treat you like this and take advantage of you? Like, you're doing it right now. You're like, you need to talk to yourself again and be like, is this something that you're going to allow, or are you going to
Yeah.
stand up for yourself, address it,
Every time it's
prevent
one
it,
of those
move
things that's
on?
it's like a cutoff thing, because like, it's been addressed before, but it keeps like coming back slowly. And it's like, what is this? I thought we were done with this type of deal. It's like a
It's your
situation in the
dreams
past
and
that
your
you and I have had before with the person. And so it's like, nothing is really coming from this of, like, a
realize what you
beneficial,
need to do.
because
Same
like,
for, like, with Alex, because him and Alex and I share a person that we honestly, not, I'm not, but, like, live my life knowing that, and really just only asks me for shit, like, because there is nothing in my dreams and what I have set for myself when they just constantly me, you know, saying I don't want to give, because I eventually want to give to everybody as much as I can, but
yeah, just can't do that right
I
now.
can't give, I can't do that right now, and I can't give when I don't have,
Right.
and for one that's just an obvious unhealthy relationship when all you do is text me for when you need something, and
So I mean that drives in with like people are biting off more than they can chew. Like they
Or
they
biting the
they
hand that
yeah,
feeds you.
biting the hand that
Like,
feeds you. Yeah, like they keep asking you for things, but yet can't return or reciprocate the same love that you're giving back to them. Like as
and
far as
then
like help and stuff.
it's
and
like
I
the
guess
only
those
thing I've
people's
gotten
dreams
back
are just to use
was
people.
a friend, but like it was kind of bought, and it's like that should not be a thing. Cause like
No.
it's
A
like
friend should be mutual on both sides, and it's equal
A
always.
friend that is
That's a
bought is
friend.
not a real friend that you should have.
right,
Hey
yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
can you actually loan me $30?
Aiden's like, actually, I
No,
need 30
no,
bucks.
no. But like like for example, like because like when you were saying friends can't be bought, I totally agree with that. But
Or
like
they
me
Damn,
and
it's just
shouldn't.
Zach,
They
they're real
shouldn't.
hang
friends.
on.
Yeah.
With me and Zach, because like I have set up this thing with me and Zach where it's like, hey man, if you he said one day he needed some money, and I'm not gonna say for what, but like it was the amount of $50 that I sent him. Out of my money, I was just, hey, take this. Use it for when you need it. And we made sure that like we both addressed that, like or that whenever there's a situation where you need funds, I'm gonna be able to send this to you, and you'll be able to use this for when you don't need to worry about paying me back. It's whenever the person needs it.
Yeah.
And as long as it's equal and it doesn't get out of hand or whatever, I feel like that is where like money and friends, that is a fine thing. Alex, you should mute yourself.
Yeah.
Uh, his
But
dogs
like,
really got in on this topic.
I know they were really conflicted about the financial situations, but like what I was trying to say is like like you and I have established that if you ever need money, I got you, and you recently pretty much loaned me that money back or whatever, and because or I don't know, I haven't kept track, honestly. I'm high as shit, but like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah,
we have
it's I
established
got you.
a balance with that, and
Yeah.
it's a pretty much a I got you at the end of the day, and it's always going to be equal, and whenever Zach needs some money, I got him, because he
Right.
got me and he helped me out, when I was down. And I feel like that is the only time financial stuff should be introduced with a friend, when it's mutual, because it just sounds like right now you're just given and you have nothing to show for it, and when you needed
Yeah.
it, he left you freaking dry,
Yeah.
and that just seems like someone that takes advantage. And then like I bet you money he had the nerve to ask you a few weeks later for something else, like
That
I
hasn't
don't.
happened yet. But
Okay, well,
it's
good, but
likely
you know what I
to.
mean. It's just
But
like
yeah,
that, like
it's
the chances of that happening are, I mean, they're plausible. I just don't
yeah.
see that really being something that's beneficial.
Unless I do something about it.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you do something about it, and because you're not going to progress with your dreams. You're not going to go to where you want to be. This person's gonna literally just hold you back. You know, they're gonna take from you when you're trying to grow.
Right. Totally understand. I
Dog
totally
needs to go
agree with that.
outside.
Yeah. Yeah, the dogs are finally done. I put
All
them
right,
out.
that's good.
I put them outside. I don't have time for them.
Mine's crying right now. He wants to go outside. I think it's because
Well,
he
should
sees
we
other
wrap it
dogs
up
outside. If you want to,
Do what?
then?
I don't care what we do. We can keep
I
talking.
feel like this is a good wrap up.
Yeah.
Now let's wrap it up. I'm gonna smack it up, snatch it up. Going back to the apartment to wrap it up. Talking about weed though.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening to part 5. It was very opinionated. It was very fun. A lot of topics. Let us know what you think. We would love to hear your opinion down in the
I
comment
wish we
section.
could. That'd be
And
cool, yeah, if we could invite more people on. Just have like a whole
yeah,
like discussion group.
We
like
can.
have like a moment where we can have like a conversation with like a little chat. Like I would love to see people chat in the comments, and like say
Yeah.
something about what we said and respond to them. we
Aiden,
can
start
figure that
shouting me out then. You have my YouTube password and stuff. You can look at comments.
Dude, we'll figure it out. We'll get it addressed. So that's a part of the
All
show.
right. Time to go back in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta go back to my basement.
Gotta get at this. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for
Thank you,
having me
guys.
on.
Hey, no, thank you, Prism. We appreciate it. Alex, I appreciate you always starting up the show.
Yep, for sure. Thanks guys for coming on today. We'll pick up next episode, I think, in a few days, right? Sound good? Give us some time
Sounds
to plan
good
it
to
out.
me.
Got to
Yeah.
figure it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Get some more guests on.
Yeah.
Prism, if you have anybody that would like to hop into a conversation, Aiden, you know. If you have anybody else, Chloe.
I honestly,
Chloe
suggest
Chloe
some
might join
topics?
us. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I really think, relationships is a great topic, and I think we got into that a little near the end here, and I feel like that would honestly just be a
Part 3 coming soon.
Yeah, part 3 coming soon, guys.
What's next?